We got a case. Come on.
You got a case? So what case you talking about?
I know it's been mysterious, but today's case we got the Devil's Tree. The case today I was telling you about earlier, wanted you to see, was in the Devil's Tree. It was called the Devil's Tree. It's in Port St. Lucie, and it's just a big, huge tree and park that many people go around, probably not knowing what the tree's about.
So what happened to the tree then?
The story behind it is there's one allegation has it before the Oak Hammock Park was built. There were several attempts to cut down the oak tree, but it seems the chainsaw refused to work to cut it down. Right. When they tried to cut it down with the cut saw, the teeth fell out the saw blade. Needless to say, this tree's still standing.
You think it's a good idea to try to cut that tree down?
Well, if they try it with a chainsaw and it refuses to work, I guess it's not. If it's possible to cut that tree down or not. I heard there's even rumors that saying if you take a piece of the Devil's Tree, it can be cursing you.
It says here there has been so many reports of devil worshipping going on around Devil's Tree in 1992. A priest performed an exorcism, placing a cross at the base of the oak. A few years ago, there were some instances where the sheriff department responded to some kind of satanic activity going on in the park. There's always a little credibility to these legends. So, 1973, before the park or any houses were built in the area, the serial killer Gerard John Schriffer, according to a news article, this homicidal Broward County, Florida ex-policeman, though convicted in 1973 of only 2 mutilation murders, is believed to be responsible for at least 30 more killings.
Yeah, so the story goes that he was found killing 2 girls at the same time and did this on numerous occasions.
So was it during the was it close to the tree, or?
I think with the tree, I'm not. From what I read from here, he hanged the girls on the tree.
So ever since people have reported hearing screaming from the woods, hooded figures chase overly curious thrill seekers and vanish in an instant. That'll probably be us. I don't know.
The mystery here is that people have reported hearing screaming coming from the woods and headed figures who chase overly curious thrill seekers, then vanish in an instant. That means at that time in 1993, there was people with hooded figures. I mean, there's probably a ritual, something going on during that time. Later that same year, the exorcism was conducted, and a cross was erected from the local.
It says here there are orbs, or it said when the city built the park, they decided to include nature trails. They also made plans to cut down the tree to prevent local Satanists from holding ceremonies near the tree. When the men came to cut it down with their chainsaw malfunctioned. When they brought in the manual 2-man saw, the teeth chipped off the saw. When they tried an axe came off the handle. There are orbs and ectoplasm pictures that have been taken in the parking lot, but people hardly ever take pictures near the tree because their cameras malfunction. It's something we could try out. I get creeped out when I go there and I refuse to set foot in the woods. I have heard of people feeling cold spots along the trails during the hottest day in July. So anyways, let's call the crew if they're down. Let's give Beto a call.
Hello?
Beto,
Yeah.
would you like to come with us to the Devil's Tree at this time?
Yeah, right. I'm not there. I'm somewhere at the moment.
Where you at?
I'm
What?
over Rodrigo.
Why is the phone flashing? So you say you're down?
No, I'm not. I'm sorry. I might hit somewhere. I won't be home for a while, so.
Wait,
You're scared of the Devil's Tree or
are you
what?
scared?
No.
Have you read about it?
So you heard about the ectoplasm and the orbs in the parking lot?
No.
And the police officer, ex-police officer.
No, I didn't know that. I'm all, yo, bullshit.
Alright, we'll call you later.
Alright.
Alright. So people at the Devil's Tree apparently they see strange lights. They hear noises, or I wonder if there's any animals. I mean, I remember I heard something in the forest. So apparently those trees can't be cut up. And I heard that there's a house or some kind of building structure
Yeah.
behind the Devil's Tree.
I think we seen it last time we went. It
And,
might. I'm not sure if that was it. I don't know. There's another one. I have seen reports of two. There's like one that's just a floor of cement that's destroyed, and there's an actual one behind the Devil's Tree somewhere. I don't know if it's true or not, but there is curses of there is rumors of the curse of when you take a piece of the Devil's Tree,
Yeah.
and when you take the piece of the Devil's Tree and then you drive away, there's
Rumors that a
accidents.
curse.
I don't know if it's rumors. It's actual like fact. People saying that they crashed with a devil piece.
I've heard of
in the car.
someone that took a piece of the Devil's Tree, which is kind of ironic because they said that you can't cut the Devil's Tree.
You can't cut this shit.
But somehow they got a piece of it.
Yeah.
They took it with them, and it was they just had bad luck since. They had to get rid of it. So it says that right there. It says there's countless reports of hikers hearing odd sounds singing in through the pines and oaks, hooded figures, prowl area. The trails have become anonymous. In most cases, vegetation has even ceased to grow in certain patches, which maybe because it'd be some kind of magnetic field or some kind of strange phenomenon going on.
I wonder if it's possible if people even know that the Devil's Tree's there. In the
It says authorities have made various arrests in the area, particularly Ku Klux Klan members. The area is filled with ghost sightings in the area. Folks have taken a piece of the tree. Oh look, here it says
Oh,
right.
there it goes.
Folks have now taken a piece of the tree, say branch or bark, and oftentimes come with some sort of misfortune immediately afterward. It's been described that the screams of young women can sometimes be heard emanating from the nearby bathrooms.
That I heard as well.
That's something that we should probably test.
Yeah, that I have seen as well. If I remember, there was a YouTube video I watched. I don't know how long ago it was, but
Yeah.
there was a time where they were recording and there was a scream, but they were next to the tree, but it sounded far. And if I remember, we had to go a long distance to get to the tree.
I guess we should write a list of certain things we should go to, and then we'll get ready for the Saturday. But we'll get ready for the next weekend to go investigate.
That concludes our research. So next weekend we're gonna go investigate the Devil's Tree. We're gonna bring a few more of our people around to come help investigate. We're gonna try to get evidence and everything, EVPs. We'll hopefully bring a spirit box. And I guess that's it. We'll see you next video.